Hi there, this is Jason Dunn from Zune Thoughts. This is a video showing you me taking a first generation Zune. So this is now called the Zune 30, which is the 30 gigabyte model. It is running the old original software, sort of the V1 software, and I'm going to connect this up to my Zune desktop software, and supposedly this is going to upgrade my firmware to allow me to have the same type of user interface and most of the same features as the new Zunes. So what I need to do is I need to connect it to the desktop cradle. Now you can see here that I actually have two cradles. On the left I have the original Zune cradle. On the right I have the new Zune cradle. The Zune cradle, the new version rather, it came with a little adapter that actually, let's see if I can get this in focus. It says it's the Zune 30, so that actually snaps into the cradle on the left. But I'm kind of curious because, of course, the original cradle should still work. So I'm actually just going to connect it in to the dock here, and we will watch the Zune desktop software to see what happens. It should be a relatively straightforward procedure, exactly like updating the original Zune, I hope. But we will see what happens. Windows Vista is recognizing the software, and it's saying that there's a the Zune, of course, is connected. And then up here in the corner, you can see that there's Zune firmware version 2.1. So it looks like Microsoft actually united all of the Zune firmware versions. So I'm going to go ahead and click on install, and it's showing me, yeah, exactly the same experience as before. It's saying that it's updating my Zune device. If I zoom in on my V1 Zune, you'll see that it is going to be rebooting. It's now updating the firmware. So far this is exactly like the original version. And it's rebooting again. Now it's going to be applying the firmware update. That should take maybe 10 or 15 seconds tops, and at least I'm assuming so. Of course, I've never upgraded an old Zune's firmware. And then as soon as this is done, it should reboot again, and it will have the new firmware on it. So you can see there that it grayed out as my camera loses focus. The Zune is rebooting, and it should boot up into a connection mode with the desktop computer, and then the desktop computer will, of course, show me that my new Zune is connected. So you hear the ding ding, that means Vista found the Zune. We're going to zoom in here and hope that this update was successful. So far it's been totally straightforward and really easy to do. I mean, I didn't really have to do anything other than click install. So right now it's just connecting again. Wow, so that's really cool. I'm just going to zoom in on my Zune here, and it's a little bit hard to see. Yeah, so it actually says connected, but for a second there I thought I saw the new user interface. So now it says that the device is up to date. It is a 30 gigabyte Zune running version 2.1 of the software. And when I zoom out here, I'm going to click, and if the Zune software was smart, yeah, there we go. So Tonfa, which is what I named this Zune, it actually is my 30 gigabyte Zune. And then right down below, you can actually see that the device is up to date, and I have about 7 gigabytes worth of content on there. Now, what I'm curious about seeing, of course, is what the new Zune looks like with the new user interface. So here is the new Zune,